Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Ant with the TCG. Today we're going to be discussing Hexproof. What is it? How does it work? Let's get into the key rules for Hexproof. Hexproof says, if it is a creature with Hexproof, this creature cannot be targeted by spells or abilities your opponents control. If you have Hexproof, you cannot be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Now, when we're looking at the keywords to understand what's important for this card, one, we have target, spells and abilities your opponents control. So we got targeting, and it has to be spells or abilities your opponents control. If you have a creature that has Hexproof, there's a card that says destroy target creature that your opponent has. Your card cannot be targeted from that ability because of Hexproof. Hexproof will not protect you from things like Death Touch or Wither, since those are non-target abilities. Also, when we're looking at cards that say target player sacrifices a card, if you have Hexproof due to something like a Crystal Barricade or the Aegis of the Gods, then you will not be able to be targeted by those spells or abilities, anything that your opponent controls. If they play a board wipe or something like a Grave Pact where it says all opponents or each opponent, those will not protect you. Hexproof will not keep you safe from those because there is no targeting term. These targeting terms are very important because after all, Hexproof says you cannot be targeted, or a creature cannot be targeted by spells or abilities. Ways that we could bypass Hexproof, there are cards like the Fire Nation Drill, which says pay 1 mana of any color. Permanents your opponent controls Hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. There are some very quick ways to protect your creatures that do not have Hexproof, with instances such as Snakeskin Veil, which reads put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It gains Hexproof until end of turn. Dawn's Truce gains Hexproof and indestructible until end of turn if you gifted a card. Gifting a card we could go over later, but that's from Bloomburrow. So key takeaways when looking at Hexproof: how do we apply it? How does it play? How can we use it to our advantage? It implies targeting limitations. Only opponents are restricted by these limitations. It protects you from targeting spells and abilities. What bypasses non-targetables, board wipes, anything that says all. And remember, things like Death Touch and Wither still affect your creatures. So I hope this video helps you. If you like the content, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. What are your favorite Hexproof cards? Personally, one of mine, Snakeskin Veil. Love it, hands down. If you're building a green deck, I always say put it in because it's a good way to protect your creatures. And you never know what shenaniganery is going to come about. So as always, stay safe, stay golden. Until next time, peace.